Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Alright, welcome to Titillating Tuesday. It is 20th September 2022. What's been on my mind? Quite a lot of things with me. Yeah, the battle is ongoing. It's a battle that you're in to the very end. Once your veil has been lifted, it's a battle you're in to the very end. It takes time to realize that, but once you've realized it, there's two things you realize: that this battle to preserve the sanity and the structure in your consciousness and your soul and your mind is a never-ending battle. But then the Most High and understanding what that phenomenon is also a never-ending story. You can never know enough. There's too much to the Most High for you to fit into a book or a church. So there's more. There's just endless knowledge if you want to understand the Most High. You know, it's like trying to study a wave function. Trying to figure out where things are when they are. It's uncertainty principle. You know, so trying to study something that's more of a wave function than a particle that sometimes is a particle, which is a phenomenon we've noticed in quantum physics. It's a wave function, but sometimes it's a particle. That's Son and Holy Spirit. You know, I don't subscribe to. I'm not 100% a Trinitarian because it gets tricky when you look at it like that. So the battle to preserve my mind, to make sure that I don't lose myself. It starts with the Most High. You need to come up with a concept of what the Most High is, no matter how ridiculous it is, and work on it. Yeah, kind of spend time with it and just grow with it and grow it. You know, my initial concept of the Most High was when I was 4 years old, and it wasn't what I have now, but I worked on it, and you know, I was wrong. I thought it was like a bottle top, but it wasn't. So I moved on from that, and it became more complex, and that's the journey you have with the Most High. So you need to have that conversation in your head, you know, because your mind is there listening. If it's possible for people, if you believe that, if it's possible for people to be cognizant of what you're doing in your mind, then it's possible for your mind to be cognizant of what you're doing in your mind. Then you say distance. If it's possible for someone who's living in another country to see into your world, then it's possible for someone off the planet in heaven, in the heavens, to see into your mind too. So those of us who have their veil lifted, we're aware that it's possible for individual entities, I don't know if they're 100% human, to frequent and be cognizant of what's happening in our heads. And it's not limited. You can't say that it's limited to just terrestrial beings. You got no reason to say that it is, and you got no reason to say that it isn't. Yeah, so keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. But don't allow your mind to be frequented by anything. The way I look at it, I put up a fence, and the only ones that can breach that are people who are very dim and brave, or the Most High himself, because like that's the only thing that will be possible. The only thing possible that could possibly go through my defense will be the Most High, or someone who's on their way to a graveyard. Anyway, today's Titillating Tuesday joke goes like this. What do you call a rubbish geometric shape? A trapezoid. So you make all kinds of shapes. Imagination in your head, you know, everything is imagined, isn't it? So when you reach the observer and you reach sentience and you say, well, imagine things that we can't possibly see. In science and mathematics, they imagine things that can never be seen by man. Yeah, does that mean that they exist or not? And right now, I've just been having a conversation about time. Before the observer, what is time? You know, we can't possibly know what happened before observation. You know, so we can't possibly know if there's absolute time. You know, if even the concept of time was relevant without the observer. But it has to be. If it was relevant, then there has to be an ultimate observer. Yeah, for time to exist. Yeah, so it gets very tricky. So I don't want to go into the metaphysics too much, but the power I have is kind of metaphysical, though. So it's really not a choice for me. Yeah, I've been over 5 minutes. 20th of September 2022. I'm out.
Titillating Tuesdays. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Like, subscribe, share.